Okay, here we have a comparison between two throws that had a very similar release velocity but a much different release angle and subsequent range with the throw. So the first one here is released at an angle of 17 degrees to the ground. Now we know that that is probably a little bit too low. It's not giving the Javelin much flight time through the air to cover the ground for a long distance. What you also notice with this throw is that the Javelin actually rotates around its center of mass after release, which is not aerodynamically very efficient, which may explain why this throw didn't go quite as far as this next one, which was done post-analysis. So this throw here is released at an angle of 30 degrees to the ground, which we know is much more optimal as far as allowing the Javelin a larger flight time to cover the ground further. The other thing to notice with this throw is that the Javelin's orientation to the ground actually stays quite stable in the initial stages, which gives it the potential to actually generate a small amount of lift as it flies through the air. It's impossible to know the direction of the wind in this case, but as far as aerodynamics, this release is much more efficient than the first one to generate a long throw.